Hello?
So yeah, now we're live.
Okay, good. Hello.
Well, let's continue. So, for you, writing, you think it's a record? Writing a record, it's like a therapy moment for you. It helps you.
Well, since writing The Wave, writing music has become central to my existence. It's strange because all the time in Keane, I tried every now and then to get writing, but I never really could get motivated. So for it to now suddenly be such a huge part of my life is quite a big change, and it's a very important part of what I do and expressing myself. I think with The Wave, I was doing a lot of actual therapy at the time, talking therapy, and so a lot of that stuff that I talked about and explored in that process found its way onto the record. So it's a very personal record in that respect.
Okay. Nos cuenta que efectivamente ha sido como un modo de terapia en el cual durante todo este proceso le ha servido para escribir el disco y que sí, que es algo muy personal para él. Okay, so the order of the album. Could you say that it goes from low to high?
Yeah, well, certainly dark to light, I would say, would be my description of it. But yeah, actually, low to high is pretty good as well. So as I was saying, at the time I was writing the record, I was going through a lot of changes in my life. The years preceding the writing of The Wave, particularly 2014, were just disastrous. My whole life was in a mess. So 2015, when I got myself well from my problems with drug addiction, I started writing. I started documenting everything that was happening in my life. So I wanted to reflect that with the album itself and the way that it's track listed. So it does start with Still Waiting, which is a song about being kind of stuck in this prison of addiction, and it ends with two songs, See It So Clear and The Wave, which are songs about finding peace with yourself and the world.
Sí, efectivamente nos comenta que el orden en el que están las canciones en el álbum reflejan esta transición desde ir de lo más bajo hasta ir a un estado de calma, ¿no? Que es buscar la paz. Okay, so this is a question for me too. What the water means for you in this album specifically?
What does
the water?
The water.
Yeah.
Well, it's many things, I think. But I think first and foremost, I think it's an album about reflection, about self-reflection, and so inevitably a lot of the songs use the imagery of water as a metaphor. I felt at the time of writing the record, I was having so many dreams that involved water. So it was there in my unconscious, that's for sure, and I think it just found its way into a lot of the writing. But yeah, there are many other ways that I used water, particularly the song The Wave and the album title The Wave. I felt like I'd been at the mercy of this kind of wave that was sort of destroying me during 2014, but I hung in there, and in 2015, 16, I've sort of been carried along on this incredible tide, and life has been fantastic. So it's sort of, again, it's another sort of grand scale metaphor for the way my life has been.
Okay, nos cuenta que efectivamente significa muchas cosas la metáfora, de que puede ser desde cómo en 2014 esta ola lo fue revolcando hasta cómo lo empujó a llegar a algo nuevo, y también que en sus sueños fue reflejándose el agua continuamente y para él significaba algo importante. playing these songs live, how do they start evolving on you? Do you think they create something else before you start playing them?
Well, playing these songs live, I mean, it was something I was really anxious about, because there's a lot of textures in the record, a lot of different things going on, and I knew I was going to require some, shit hot musicians basically to make it happen, without having a kind of 10-person band. So I found these incredible people who I've been out on the road with for the last year, Bo and Seb and Rosie and Toby, and they all play multiple instruments and have helped to develop and evolve this live show that I'm incredibly proud of. It's all those nerves and that anxiety that I had at the start sort of has gone away, and now I just look forward to bringing those songs to different audiences night after night, and people's reaction has been so great, so enthusiastic, that it's made for a lovely year of touring.
Nos cuenta que efectivamente antes se sentía súper nervioso de tocar esas nuevas canciones, pero poco a poco, con el apoyo de los músicos y todo, ha sido muy gratificante. Siento orgulloso de ese equipo, y que nada, que espera que con esos shows los fans también se sientan felices.
And to finish this interview, any last message for people that is watching this and for people that's going to go tonight to the show?
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for making me feel so welcome. I arrived at the airport last night and we were told that there were no fans waiting there, and then the doors at the airport opened and there were loads of people waving Peruvian flags and chanting and excited, and that enthusiasm, I'm sure that will be there at the show tonight, and I will bring that same enthusiasm myself, because it's the last night of our big tour that we've done over the last year or so, and so I want to make it a big celebration, so see you there.
Dice que no esperaba que los fans estén en el aeropuerto y que nada, está muy feliz hoy día de terminar el tour y que quiere hacer una gran celebración para todos. Eso sería todo, chicos.
Bueno, amigos, muchas gracias y nos vemos más tarde en el concierto de todos.